two groups. The first group is the one in which in cinemas is false, and the second group is the one in which in cinemas is true. So in the first group we have 4 movies, and these movies are Avengers, Coco, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Far From Home, and in cinemas we have only one movie, which is The Matrix. And finally, I'll say return, OK, and grouped movies. Now let me save, and let's come back here, and let's see that here we have GroupBy Cinema. Try it out, execute, and let's see that we have 2 groups. The first group is the one in which in cinemas is false, and the second group is the one in which in cinemas is true. So try it out, execute, and let's see that we have 2 groups. The first group is the one in which in cinemas to list. Then I will say to list async. And finally, I'll say return, OK, and grouped movies. Now let me say if, and let's come back here and let's see that here we have group by cinema. Try it out, execute, and let's see that we have two groups. The first group is the one in which in cinemas is false, and the second group is the one in which in cinemas is true. So in the first group we have 4 movies, and these movies are Avengers, Coco, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Far From Home, and in cinemas we have only one movie, which is The Matrix. So as cinemas, we have four movies, and these movies are Avengers, Coco, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Far From Home, and in cinemas, we have only one movie, which is The Matrix. So as you can see, we were able to group our movies into 2 categories. We are also allowed to do an operation and then group by our records by the result of that operation. For example, let's say that we want to group our movies by the amount of genres that they have. Let's see that. Let me come here and let's say http get group by genres count, then public async task action result get group by genres count. Then we're going to say bar grouped movies equal to await context movies group by, and we're going to say here genres count. So we are doing an operation over the genres navigation property, and then we're going to group the records over the result of the count. So let me say here new, again we are going to project the result. We're going to say count equal to g.key. Again, key is whatever we have here. Then I can say something like titles, for example. I can play a little bit with what I have here. Let me say select, and let's say that I want to only display the titles of the movies. So I can say title. Let me say here, by the way, M of movie, just so that we're clear that this is a movie. And then genres, let me display the genres. I'll say genres equal to g.select movie genres. And then to list async. Finally, return OK. And we are going to return group movies. So let me save and let's see what we have. Let's come here, try it out, execute, and we have several groups. Now, as you can see here, we have several groups. Now, as you can see here, we have the list of movies that only have one genre, and that is Coco, and the genre is animation. Now, there is a single movie that only has two genres, which is Avengers, and those genres are action and science fiction. Then we have count 3 here, which are the movies that have 3 genres, which are action, comedy, and science fiction, and action, comedy, and science fiction, and action, comedy, and drama. As you can see here, what we are getting here is that this is the list of movies of the first Spider-Man movie. Then we have the second Spider-Man movie and the genres of the Matrix movie. So how can we fix that? I don't want to have that repeated. So for that, I can use a select many. With a select many, I will be able to flatten a collection of collections into a single collection. So here I can say something like A of array to A, and then select, because I flatten the collection of collections into a single collection. Now we have a collection of genres. So here I can say something like GE of genre, GE, and let's say name, and distinct. Let's say that, of course, I don't want to repeat the genres. Save. Let's say that, of course, I don't want want to repeat the genres. Save. And let's come back here. And now let's come to here. I'm looking for this one. Try it out. Execute. And we're going to see that now in genres, we only have the name of the genre. So there is one movie with a single genre, there is one movie with 2 genres, and there is 3 movies with 3 genres. And those genres are action, comedy, drama, and science fiction. Don't be confused by having 4 genres here. Remember that a movie like Matrix could have action, comedy, and drama, and a movie like Spider-Man Far From Home could have action, comedy, and science fiction. That doesn't change the fact that those movies individually have only 3 genres.